As I lay me down to sleep, I wake up and I scream. There will be no carnival, this must be a dream. I toss and turn and scream at night, laying here in my bed. What good is this life of mine? Without you, I am dead. I took for granted the love that we had. The love that was great and lonely and sad. Without you, I can't proceed, cause you are the air that I breathe. Baby, you're all that I need. Cause I'm nothing without you. Without you, without you, I am nothing without you, without you, without you. Ain't got no party to shine down, ain't got no bumper to wind up, ain't got no woman in costume, shaking up their moon, ain't got no two to pass up, ain't got no friend to put up, ain't got no trace in the car. I'm running over. I am nothing without you, without you, without you. I am nothing without you, without you, without you. You're the blood pumping my heart, the flesh under my skin. Empty as the way I feel as the walls keep closing in. There must be another way that I can't go on like this. Wiping the tears from my eyes as I reminisce. So you go back like I didn't care. Now devastated thoughts are not here. Without you I can't proceed. Cause you are the air that I breathe. Baby, you're all that I need. Cause I'm nothing without you. Without you. Without you. I am nothing without you. Without you. Without you. Ain't got no party to sell up, ain't got no bumper to wind up, ain't got no woman in costume, shaking up, ain't got no cheapest in fashion, ain't got no come up, ain't got no taste in the past, I'm a man when over, I am nothing without you, without you, without you, I am nothing without you. Without you, without you, I am nothing without you, without you, without you, I am nothing without you, without you, no.
Now, back to the hottest talk show on the net with your host, Russ Fields.
Hey, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the hottest talk show on the net. This is your boy Russ Sills again with another edition of the JMO Talk Show. Tonight we have a great show in store for you all. Tonight it's all about financial literacy. Okay, so if you have a student, a young man, a young woman that just graduated from high school, or in the process of college, they're in college and getting ready to go out to the free world, this is the opportunity to have free information about financial literacy. So we have the experts. We have Dr. Kendra Roach, and we have my man, my good friend, Askari Foy is in the building. My virtual guest is tonight. So make sure y'all tell a friend. Parents, please, I need y'all to listen up. And even for y'all too, I mean, we got a lot of people here that is, living, working, but don't know how to save money. Don't know how, they have money, but don't know how to save it. So tune in, listen, get some more information with the experts, Dr. Kendra Roach and Askari Foy. They're going to be giving out some free knowledge tonight, man. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in each and every Friday night with your boy Russell right here on the JMO Talk Show each and every Friday night. All right, make sure you share the live, and share the live. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all, man. I'm gonna give y'all a shout out in a few minutes, but it's all about financial literacy, man. It's going down tonight on the JMO Talk Show, man. So make sure y'all tune in, tell a friend, tell a friend. So before we get started with my virtual guest, I want to just give a little bio about Dr. Kendra Roach and my good friend Askari Ford. Let's start off with Dr. Kendra Roach. She goes by Dr. K. All right, she's the founder and the chief learning officer of the Leaders Branch Inc., a nimble provider of leadership development and training in the U.S. Virgin Islands and surrounding regions. With the key strengths in human resources, creative leadership, and strategy to execution, Dr. K's career is described as an innate enthusiast for seizing opportunities and driving projects to completion. Her diverse and purposeful background in learning and development fuels her daily to finding innovative means to educate and advance communities of which she is part of. Only emphasizes that she is one who gains satisfaction from leading change and bringing about visible improvements in people and businesses alike. Dr. K is also active in serving her local community as a professor at the University of the Virgin Islands, her church, and through A-Rise, a mentoring series for women she founded in 2019. All right. And next, we have Mr. Askari Foy. All right. Mr. Foy is a Virgin Islander who graduated from the Ivana Idora High School. Yes, the Ivana Idora High School, home of the Devil Rays. He went on to attend Point Park University in Pennsylvania to obtain his his bachelor's degree in accounting, and Emory University, where he obtained his MBA degree in executive leadership. On a personal level, he currently lives in Atlanta, GA. Peace up, A-Town down. He has a 7-year-old daughter and has been married for 21 years and owned his own investment company. Mr. Askari, he enjoys spending time with his family, playing baseball, exercising, building relationship, charity work, mentoring, and helping others. Ladies and gentlemen, my virtual guests tonight, Dr. K, Dr. Kendra Roach, and Askari Ford. Good evening. How y'all doing?
Hey, good evening, Russ. How are you?
Everything is lovely. Everything is lovely, man. Thank y'all for taking time out of your busy schedule and joining joining yours truly on the JMO Talk Show. I really appreciate y'all.
It's a pleasure.
No, we thank you. It's a pleasure. We thank you for the opportunity just to really share this important message out to the community. So thanks for having us.
And I just want to plug in, Russ. I too am a graduate of the Ivana Ugarit High School. Hello, class,
Ivana Ugarit High School.
1997. Hey.
Yay. In the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all think it's a joke, man. We wear our pink and maroon with pride. Yeah.
With pride.
With pride. So how y'all doing, man? How's the weather down in the Virgin Islands? I know that we have to make sure we get all the information in tonight because we're on WAPA time. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what WAPA is, that's the power company in the Virgin Islands. So we have to make sure we get everything out, all the information out. So before we get there, click.
I think we're on good ground tonight. I think we'll have favor on our side. And
Let's cross our hands. Cross our hands, bow our heads. All right. So Kendra, let's start out with you, Dr. K. And congratulations. Congratulations, Kendra. Doing an awesome job, man. Doctor, I love that. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, man. All right, so let's start off with you with Q&A. Can you share a little more about the leaders brands and as an organization before we get into the details of financial literacy workshop?
Yeah, absolutely. And again, please allow us to just thank you for giving us this opportunity and using your platform to really connect with our viewing and those who may be listening via stream, etc., to really provide some insight on this financial literacy workshop series that we have going on. We are currently in the process. We've already had the first workshop, and so we have 2 more after tonight. And so we just wanted to make sure that we're really touching all mediums, social media platforms. Was actually out on the radio today, just really getting the word out and trying to see how we can attract our youths to come out and attend this free virtual workshop that is being made available to them by our sponsors, First Bank. So I just also want to shout out First Bank for seeing the value in this program and giving us the opportunity to bring this to the youth of the Virgin Islands. And even for those who may not be here, because we know that we do have some students abroad, that this will also benefit them as well. And so it's truly an honor, Russ, for us to be here. I really want to thank Mr. Foy Askari for even joining us this evening, because he is one of our guest speakers who is on this series with us. And so I felt it so necessary for him to be here and for us to exchange information and to engage in the discussion, raising awareness about financial literacy. And so I just wanted to get that out of the way. And when it comes to who we are as an organization, we are the Leaders Branch Incorporated, was founded by myself back in 2019, and we are simple, a nonprofit, a 501c3 organization. Uh, we pretty much conduct leadership development and education here in the US Virgin Islands and surrounding regions. And so we have had the opportunity to educate, to train, and develop quite a number of individuals, starting from teens all the way up to the C-suite executives. And so this is an opportunity that I've always carried with me, even as an HR professional with 20 plus years of experience. Once I transitioned and got the doctorate degree in creative leadership, you know, I wanted to put this degree to practice, in turn giving back only a little bit of what the Virgin Islands has given me. Of course, you know, I have a background in Angola. I do have roots in Angola as well. And I wanted to bring what I've learned from abroad, what I've learned from government and the private sector to this organization, so we can help empower not only our youth, but anyone desiring to lead and inspire the world around them with purpose, connection, and meaning. So that's who we are in a nutshell. Of course, if there's any other questions about the organization, I'll be more than happy to answer, but this is basically who we are and what we're about in terms of our purpose.
So, Dr. K, how did you how did your vision for this organization came to fruition?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, again, I've had the opportunity, and it's only by God's grace, to work in the private sector. I've also worked in government. And when it comes to leadership development, I found that, you know, the private sector invests way more time and commitment and even resources in developing those individuals who lead the organizations. It's not so much consistent on the government side. And then what that trickles down to is to our children. And so, you know, we just wanted to fill the gap in bringing quality leadership development programs to the territory under this auspice. And we are truly hoping that we'll be able to make an impact in the lives of individuals who come and participate and, you know, direct benefactors of our training programs that we offer here in the territory.
Most definitely, most definitely. So why there's a need for this organization, especially in the U.S. Virgin Islands?
Well, you know, there's always room for individuals, especially those desiring leadership roles for growth and development. And that's basically what we're doing. We are coming alongside organizations, not only individuals we're training, but we also partner with quite a few organizations here already to train individuals who truly desire to grow and develop and become the better version of themselves as leaders. And so, you know, right now, that is our focus. Anyone, and again, we don't turn anyone away. If you're an individual, if you're an organization who really wants to evolve as a leader, because that's what it is. It's an evolution process when it comes to, you know, constantly growing and developing oneself. A lot of people believe that leaders are born. On the contrary, we don't believe that. We believe that leaders are developed. And so this is one of the reasons why there's a need for leadership development in our territory, and we're here for all of it.
Most definitely. What are some of the organizations that you collaborate,
Mhm.
nonprofit organization with?
Not only do we partner with other nonprofits, but we also partner with government agencies, private sectors as well. And so we have quite a number of clients, not we Department of Education, also Virgin Islands, Independent Assistant Living, and a few private organizations that we do have as clients. So we are continuing to grow and expand. And again, we're looking forward to even venturing out into new contracts with additional organizations who feel they can benefit from what we have to offer.
So I'm going to switch the Q&A to Askari. Askari, quick question. You're the our co-guest speaker for tonight. That's correct, right?
Yes, sir.
So tell me some of the what some of the impact have you have or some of the programs that you've been part of for some of the young people, especially in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
So, well, first I would say, um, just over the years, I've spoken at the school. I've spoken at different sessions. When I visited the island, I spoke at different workshops, from leadership workshops. But this one resonates with me because I always had a passion to really give back. But when I met Kendra and I saw the work that she had done and the initiative that she had implemented to really bring this program to fruition, it resonated with me. And I said, you know what? Instead of creating a whole new avenue, I'm just going to join up with her and support her vision and just bring my expertise as a accounting, finance, executive leader throughout my career, right? So I have a passion for leadership. One of my pet peeves is poor leadership. And basically, I have participated in a lot of training, spoken on a lot of panels throughout my career on teaching just younger managers, individuals, and even at universities about leadership. So when I did that and I got my MBA at Emory, I also have a background in accounting and finance, right? And through my career, I found like right now is a good time for me to really bother and just other organizations within the Virgin Islands, and teaming up with Kendra seemed like it was a good opportunity.
Most definitely, most definitely, most definitely. So Kendra, how when Askari approached you with, look, man, this is a great idea. I love what you're doing. We're both alumni of the Valley Dorkin High School. So when he came to you and approached you, how did you feel that, hey, we have a brother, not someone that is living in the Virgin Islands, right now, he's from the Virgin Islands, but he's living in Atlanta. But hey, it is, he from abroad, seeing the work that you're doing in the Virgin Islands and say, I want to join this team. I want to help you out, man. How did it feel to see that someone with a great background like Askari coming to you and let you know that, hey, I love what you're doing, continue what you're doing, and I want to support what you're doing?
That's an excellent question, because Askari and I met even earlier in the year when we were planning our alumni activities. And so this is the importance of relationship building when it comes to leadership and networking. And, we were having different conversations. We were meeting frequently. And as we continue to divulge a little bit more about ourselves, we get to learn each other in terms of our backgrounds. And it just worked. He is passionate about giving back. He's passionate about mentoring. And, we discussed the opportunities in terms of what can come about as a result of our collaboration. And so when this financial literacy workshop was coming together and being gelled together, and then when we got the go ahead with the sponsorship, he was the first that I actually reached out to. And, again, because of his substantial background in the financial arena, we need subject matter experts that can come alongside us in be an educational partner, and that's what he is. And I know that, based on the feedback that we've received, that the participants are so grateful with the knowledge and the information that he has shared. And I am so looking forward to the others. And I'm so excited to even hear more of some of the stories and him share and divulge some of his background. And it helps that he is a male. And because again, as a female, this is a woman-founded organization to bring alongside qualified, competent, very secure individuals in their respective fields. It's a win-win. And so we are delighted to have him alongside us through this journey in this series.
Most definitely, most definitely.
So I must say, Russ,
yeah, go ahead, Askari.
No, Kendra is being a little bit modest here, right? So I jumped on because of the passion that she brings, right? Her education background, but overall, she's a good human being, right? She want to give back and help others, right? So she and I speak about once a week or multiple times during the week. And basically, as a female, right, I'm a big promoter for leaders of women. And because of the work that she have put in and brought this program to where it's at now, it's about sustainability. And we're going to bring some sustainability to the program, but most importantly, bringing value on sustainability for the kids or the adults that go through this program to really, really build upon where they are today to create a path for them to go forward.
Most definitely, most definitely. So this is a financial literacy virtual workshop. So this is not something that y'all are doing in person. This is it's actually, you could get all of this knowledge, information from y'all via Zoom. That correct?
Yes, that's the platform that we are using to carry this one out. Yes.
And I think it's a good platform as well. I mean, back home, I ain't gonna say no lie, telling someone, hey, bring your child on UBI, this and that, of course they're gonna say I ain't gonna ride, or who gonna pick him up, or who gonna pick him up, blah, 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 you or she, whatever. This is something that you could actually just flip your laptop, tablet, whatever it is, and sit down for 2 hours, 10 a.m. to 12 noon, and have financial information, you know what I'm saying, about, you getting to know your finances, how to build your finances, and how to be, very informative about your finances. So let's focus right now about this workshop. I'm watching the flyer right now, and they have for youths 13 to 24. Dr. Kendra, tell me why you focus on those ages from 13 to 24.
Yeah, we know that when it comes to our youths, and we're talking from 13 all the way up to that particular age, they are sponges. And what we can do is build some healthy financial habits in them from now, and it will truly help them transition as responsible adults in the future. And so we are targeting, and again, this is just not on the financial literacy component, but any other kind of workshop that really grooms them and teaches them how to really be full, well-rounded individuals, and that they can contribute to society. And so the younger that we can reach them, I think we will be able to, again, lay the foundation so that they can be productive individuals, and they can really build a solid financial acumen that will keep them out of problems. And one of the reasons why this is so needed right now is because the data, and when it comes to data, data doesn't lie. So these are surveys done through the US Department of Treasury, and so like that, and even FINRA, which is a financial investment data collection agency. What they are finding is that our children, Afro-Caribbean, Afro-American children, we are lagging behind in financial literacy in terms of the proficiency. What we say is not what we're doing. And so, what we want to make sure is that our children are armed and equipped with the information that will really give them the know-how. And this is what literacy is about. It's about having a competency, having the knowledge, the know-how, the how-to in a specific area. And we want to do it in finances. And so once they have a good financial understanding, you'll find that they are going to avoid some of the costly mistakes that a lot of individuals make because they are not armed and equipped with this critical information. And so that's what we're trying. We're trying to get them from now, so again, they can grow, develop themselves, and they can be truly responsible financially when it comes to transitioning into adulthood.
You know, the reason why I asked you that question, that is because, again, you answered it, the question very, very correctly, very honestly. 13 to 24 years old, those are critical time. Critical time, meaning that if you don't get it or you don't jump on your finances during those ages, by the time you hit 25, when you have to now put your own insurance in your name, your car insurance in your name, or that's when your credit starts to, like, start getting a hit at 25. By the age of 13 to 24, when you get this knowledge, when you're responsible enough to focus that, look, man, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure everything is on point. So when I decide, or when I, hit 25 to hit the real world, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Nobody never had this information for us when we was back in school. All we heard from our parents was get a job after school and save your money. That's it. That's it. Get a job. Don't care whether you're bagging groceries, pumping gas. Make sure you save your money. But nobody never tell us to say, listen, whether it's $250 you're making every paycheck, take $50 out of that, put it in the bank or put it aside. Nobody never tell you that. They just say save your money, but they never tell you how to save the money. You understand what I'm saying? So this is a very important workshop, and I hope that we have a lot of Facebook friends who are parents that have kids that actually coming out of high school right now, or even transitioning into high school. Listen, this is a free workshop. Free workshop. It don't cost you a dime. All you have to do is register. They have 50 seats, 50 limited seats, virtual seats, where you could chime in and get information, knowledge, free information from the expert, Dr. Kendra, Roach, and Askari Ford. The background, finances. You can't get it no better than that. And I know, Askari, I know for what you're doing, you have your own business that you do on the side. I know if somebody like myself, a grown man, coming to you and say, hey man, I need some help with my finances or how to control my finances, you will have to charge me for your time and giving me the knowledge of, financial literacy. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that this is very important. This workshop, this virtual workshop, is very important. And that's why Dr. Kendra Roach, Askari Ford, is having this workshop for kids, students from the age of 13 to 24.
Yeah, so Russ, my advice to you will be free. So I don't charge for the advice. And no, but that's across the board. I don't charge for advice. That's what I do to give back, right? So there's no fees for what I do, But I would say to you that parents, it's important that you take this financial literacy opportunity seriously. I think you take the initiative to have conversation with your kids and take it to the next step and open a bank account for your kids, right? That will show them that their parents are involved. This is a serious opportunity that they can gain from. And there is discipline from time we were 5 or 6 years old, right? All of us had piggy banks. Our parents gave us a piggy bank. And every time you get some type of money from allowance or from a family member, you are taught to put the money in the piggy bank. So the discipline has been there. It's just how do we continue it, create it to be sustainable, and even take it up to the real money as these kids go through high school, go to college, and even entering their adulthood, right? So I think the discipline is there, but this program reinforce it and help the kids apply it, not only learn it, but apply it based on the tools that we provide so they can create some
I think we kind of breaking up Askari. So Dr. Kendra, so tell us some of the topics that
spending.
okay, we kind of losing Askari. Askari, we kind of losing you. Hold on 1 second. So Dr. Kendra, tell us some of the topics that going to be on this workshop for some of the parents that is trying to inquire.
And but most importantly, we're also going to touch a little bit on how they can protect their credit.
Okay, yeah, Askari, you're breaking up, so I do apologize. I didn't know if you had heard me. It probably have a delay. But my next question is for Dr. Kendra. Tell us some of the topics that will be covered in the workshop.
Yeah, we have topics such as setting financial goals, creating budgets, saving and investing. I believe Askari was trying to say that, and also understanding credit and credit scores. And this is actually one of the most important segments, not that all of them aren't, but again, what we are reinforcing is the applicability. We're not just giving them the information, but we're actually giving them tools and resources on how they can walk out of the workshop and implement or apply what they have learned tomorrow or today. And so it's not a pipe dream that we're selling them. It's the practical aspect of the workshop that really is going to reap the rewards, and it's going to be so beneficial for them to take away what we are going to be discussing, etc. And I just also wanted to add that we also will have some bank representatives. So it will be myself, Mr. Foy, as well as two of the first bank representatives who are also going to be helping us deliver the content. So it's a collaboration. It is one that is most helpful, and I believe it worked well, and it will continue to work well as we continue to execute these workshops.
Awesome, awesome. So I see that First Bank, one of your sponsors of the virtual workshop is First Bank. So they're going to be a representative from First Bank, from the VI, going to be part of the virtual workshop.
Yes, they are actually the official sponsor. They fully sponsored the program. That's why our participants, our students, can attend for free. They have covered the program, and because again, they're a financial institution themselves, they know the value of financial literacy and how we can get our future consumers, because that's what they are, future consumers, well informed and equipped to be good, responsible individuals in terms of the financial acumen.
Most definitely. So this is a virtual workshop. The only way you could get some of the free financial information from Dr. Kendra and Askari Foy, you have to join. So Dr. K, tell us how, if someone is listening to us right now from the ages 13 to 24, how to join, how to log on, and how to get part of this program, be part of this program.
Yeah, absolutely. They can find us on our website. We also are on social media platforms. That's Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But you can go directly to our website. It's www.theleadersbranch.org. And again, that's www.theleadersbranch.org. Under the event section, which is where our training information is, our schedule of trainings, they can click on there, and that information is there in terms of the objectives of the workshop and how they can go about registering.
Most definitely, most definitely. I see some of this, some of the topics that y'all going to be discussing on the virtual workshop is set financial goals, create a budget, save and invest, manage debt, understanding credit, and of course, your credit scores. I think those are some of the key topics that a student of the ages between 13 and 24 should learn or should know the key about, you know what I'm saying, financial literacy. I'm telling y'all, if you start off at 19, 20, 21 and getting buck wild with your money or buck wild with your credit, I guarantee you by 25, you're gonna be holding your head, you know what I'm saying, you know, stressed and out, and up working odd jobs. When I say odd jobs, meaning that you working, you know, 2 jobs, killing yourself out just because of some of these information that we could have, learn at a young age. So when we get into the real world, you know what I'm saying, we could know what to do.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So, Dr. K, my next question to you is, as a researcher yourself, what does the data tells us about the Afro-Caribbean, Afro-American finances? How, you know, like what are the data? I know you mentioned it earlier in the show, but what are some of the data that we're hearing right now
Yeah.
from the real world?
Yeah, well, again, as a community, we are behind the 8 ball in terms of, our financial literacy, understanding what it really is and what it means and how we are impacted by it. And so this is the gap that exists now, and this is how we're trying to close the gap through education. And again, when it comes to the process of educating individuals, individuals can read books, they can attend formal classes. This particular medium is a workshop, which is more interactive. And so we have our participants who are able to ask questions. We also have knowledge checks and so forth like that. So when it comes to really closing the knowledge gap on how we can, as a Black person, really be as proficient as possible in comparison to the other ethnicities that are out there, we have some work to do. And so this is one of the reasons why now is such a critical time. And I want to impress that it's not only for our adults, it's showing, the data is also showing that on the youth side, that they are falling behind as well. And so this is one of the reasons, and I know Askari can also chime in here, but when it comes especially on the credit and understanding credit and how I believe Askari made mention to the importance of credit. We always say character is important, but I think he was imploring to the other class, and he will continue doing that. Credit is, I can't remember what you said, Askari, but can you elaborate on that in terms of the importance of credit and how we manage our debt and how we are supposed to be paying our bills on time, because it really speaks to whether bank is going to lend us and give us credit. And so I want you to be able to just discuss briefly how you feel about us as a community and how important it is for us to truly understand the importance of credit and understanding that information.
Yes, can you guys hear me now?
We can hear you clearly.
Good.
Yeah.
Great.
Yes, awesome. No, so we also heard this term that cash is king, but reality is credit is king, right? Credit allows you to really get larger purchases such as homes, right? If you want to get insurance, and it's a key indicator of getting a job, right? For some organizations, right? So really, your credit is like your second identifier behind your social security number, right? And basically that is used and it's following you as soon as you reach the age of 18, right? And it's very important that
you maintain and manage your credit. And how do you do that, right? Keep it simple. You pay your bills on time. We kind of teach these kids it's important to pay your bills. If you don't pay your bills, there are consequences, right? You get charged higher interest rates, you get charged fees, but something you don't want is for your failure of payment to get to your credit report, right? So we're teaching them the foundation of the consequences if their credit is not managed appropriately, because if it does be managed appropriately, and through this program that what we're providing, the opportunity for financial security increases multiple times, right? So we're teaching the kids really, when they have money, the question is, what do they do with that money, right? And it's basically saving. We're going to teach them how to save. We're going to teach them how to invest. We're talking about stocks and bonds, right? But going back to the credit, we're going to educate them on the different type of loans that they can obtain. We're going to talk about credit cards, the pros and cons of credit cards, but mainly really teaching them the importance of what the credit score is, the FICO score. So the content that we're providing is very informational, and I think it really provides a good benchmark for them as they move forward from age 13 to 20 to 24. And like Ross, as you said, as you hit age 25,
Yes.
you should have the tools to really make you, able to sustain the challenges and the opportunities that you're going to face financially.
So Askari, what would you like to say to any parent that is listening to us right now that have a younger student about this workshop? What would you tell a parent right now why this workshop is very important?
Yes, great question. So first thing I would tell a parent is they themselves need to take it serious, right? Have the conversation with their kids that it's important to really understand what does financial literacy mean, which means basically developing a set skills and discipline, right? And certain tools to prepare them to make informed decisions as it relates to financials, right? So the next thing is to initiate with us, the leadership branch, and participate in the workshops, because they are going to obtain tools, resources to really help them develop the skills and the discipline, and we provide them with a plan on how to proceed. But I want to share with you all that some of the discipline that we have already, some of these kids have them already from time they had a piggy bank. I don't know if you guys heard me from before, but the discipline is there. And basically at the end of the day, when they go through this program, it's not a one-time deal. It's a program that they're going to go through to create value for themselves. But as they develop this discipline and take it through their adulthood, they have an opportunity to really pass it down to the next generation, right? So we talk about passing down and really enriching the next generation by creating this foundation. It gives them an opportunity to help prepare that same mindset, skill set for their kids and their family and their siblings.
Most definitely. If you're listening to us right now on the Facebook Live, shout out to y'all parents. I want to give y'all a shout out. Hope y'all is paying real attention to what Dr. K, Kendra, Roach, and Askari saying. This is a free workshop, all right? Free workshop that is going on. The next event is July 6th, okay? July 6th, and then we have one on July 21st. You can pick a date. Like I said, if you missed the one on July 6th, we have one at the end of the month, July 21st. Again, it's a summer enrichment program. From the ages 13 to 24, you can learn how to set financial goals, create a budget, save and invest, manage debt, understand credit, and your credit score. Again, Dr. Kendra Roach, she's the facilitator for this event. Also, Askari Foy, he's going to be part of the workshop as well, giving you financial literacy information. All right, it's going down on July 6th and July 21st at 10 a.m. to 12 noon. We have only 50 seats. Only 50 seats. When I say 50 seats, you can only have 50 registers. So go ahead and go to www.theleadersbranch.org. Theleadersbranch.org. Go ahead, sign up. Parents, go ahead and sign up your child. It doesn't matter. Young or old, public school, private school, go ahead, sign them up. It's only 2 hours where you could get information. Let them know, let them learn now the basics. Because like I said, when I was young, I worked from 13 years old, Askari. I started working from 13 years old. All my mom told me was save your money. That's it. Never told me how, and never told me how credit is very important. You understand what I'm saying? And believe it or not, a lot of times too, when you have that knowledge and you have that focus when it comes to finances, I guarantee you, by the time you decide to, make a milestone at 30, you could go ahead and buy yourself something nice, something that you say, I deserve it because I work hard. Your credit is good. Not saying that go out there and break the bank, but I'm saying that you won't have that headache like how we have it now. You know what I'm saying? So it's very important to have your child chime in, log on, and make sure they secure the seat for this financial literacy virtual workshop. Shout out to everybody on Facebook Live. I see y'all, man. Latash, all the way from NYC. Thank you for tuning in. Brad Romney, all the way from Anguilla. Thank you for tuning in. Stacy Rose, thank you for tuning in. Hey, Islet, thank you for tuning in. Alana Fred, thank you for tuning in. My cousin, Tishiri Hyman, thank you for tuning in. Who else we got? We got a lot of people chiming in, man. Michael Thomas, thank you for tuning in. Flyman, all the way from Florida, thank you for tuning in. Selena, thank you for tuning in. Karima, all the way from the DMV, thank you for tuning in. My bro, Q Harris, Quentin Harris, thank you for tuning in. Kendra Gum, your twin sister, thank you for tuning in. My good friend, thank you for tuning in. Salah Monrose, thank you for tuning in. Believe it or not, Askari, Salah was one of the young men. I shouldn't say young men, but the OGs that when I first started my first job at Tutu SO, Salah was the one who bring me under his wing and taught me the ropes about working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He good guy, man. What I tell you, this man protected me. I was 13 years old working with grown men. You know what I'm saying? He was the protector. He was the one that made sure, set me straight, man. So shout out to Salah for tuning in. Dolores Hyman, thank you for tuning in. Sean Connor, thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all share the live. Tell a friend. It's all about this workshop that is going down on July 6th and July 21st. Go to www.theleadersbranch.org and have your child from 13 years old to 24 years old, all the way up to 24 years old, to chime in and make sure to secure the seat. Doc, you have anything you want to add to what I said as far as the virtual workshop?
Yeah, I would just to add, I believe Askari mentioned it earlier, but we are going to appeal one more time to parents. And I want our parents to do the right thing, do right by our kids. And I know that a parent can only give what they have, but what we are doing is bringing this information to our children, making this medium possible. And so it's going to be the responsibility of parents. I know you may schedule your child, but we want to make sure that they attend as well. And so we are encouraging you to see to it that they are where they're supposed to be on July 6th or July 21st, and that they go through the program. They're fully engaged, because we know that it really has rewards that will really take them into their future. So we're asking you to partner with us, cooperate with us, and let's get our kids registered to attend this financial literacy workshop series. And you only need to attend one time because the content is the same. So we look forward to any kind of phone calls. Again, if you need to reach us, Rush shared the website, but we can also be reached via email at CSR, that's our customer service relations email, at csr@theleadersbranch.org, or you can call us toll free. So it doesn't matter whether you're on the mainland or you're here in the territory, you can reach us at 877-774-0922. Again, that's 877-774-0922. And that's basically what I'd like to share. And we're looking forward to seeing our teens, our young adults, a part of this financial workshop.
Askari, you would like to chime in? Anything that you would like to add pertaining to the financial workshop as well?
Yeah, so I think it's a great opportunity for the parents and the kids, right? And I'll share a little story with you all. I was not given this information when I was a teenager, right? I encountered a lot of roadblocks in my career, but I had a lot of folks that also helped me. But the help that I got helped me along the way, but it was almost too late, right? But it's never too late. But if I had got that information much sooner, it would have been able me to empower others along with myself personally. So we created this avenue to give back at this early age is a tremendous benefit, right? I think we heard this word and this saying about the 400 years of slavery and we're behind and we're never going to catch up. I think this is one of the opportunities here that we're providing a roadmap and creating an avenue to get these kids started early, right? And I think this is something I'm passionate about, Kendra is passionate about, and if you got folks who are passionate about something and giving back, that's an open door to come partner with us, to come really, really get your kids involved and really give us the opportunity to provide this information. Because we got the information, your kids going to be leaving with good tools, good resources to really give them a good start and at this young age.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I encourage parents, I can't say it enough, that the things that we encountering right now as a grown man, as a grown woman, this is an opportunity where you have the experts could give you a heads up for your children. So when they get into the real world, we don't know what the future holds. What we do know that it's, things are getting harder, if you understand what I'm saying. Yes, we have a job, we're maintaining what we have, we're making money, investing our money, etc. But it's still hard. So we don't know what the future holds for these young men and young women between the age of 13 to 24. So this is the reason why it's very important to join this virtual financial workshop for free. All it takes for you to go on this website, log on, secure your seat, and that's all you do. 2 hours. Take 2 hours out of your time. 2 hours. We go to the mall and spend a whole day. We go to a party and spend 4 hours average partying. They're giving you 2 hours of free information. And this is a bond that, okay, you join, you log off at 12 noon. They telling you that if you have any questions, hit me up. Here's my number. If you have any questions, you know what I'm saying? So Dr. K and Askari is not saying that they're doing this workshop and that's it, you won't hear from them ever again. This is a nonprofit organization where that if you have additional information, questions that you want to ask them, give them a call, send them an email, bill a bond. So by the time you're ready to hit the real world, you have all the knowledge, your focus. You know what I'm saying? Your focus on your finances. I wanted to share a couple little comments from Facebook Live. Stacy Rose, a virtual listener that listened to the JMO talk show. She says, it's great to teach young adults about personal finances and credit. and how it can affect you either in a positive or negative way. She also chimed in that same here, Russ. My mom always told me to save but not to spend, but she never told me the importance of credit score. Never. I didn't even save no credit until I moved to the States. Honestly, I wish I knew then what I know now. Thank you, the guests, for the vision and sharing your knowledge. My good friend, Nigel, went to school together. Black parents need to remove their selfishness and learn to be selfish to see their kids successfully, instead to try to believe the kids don't need guidance because they reach a certain age. Get it? I got it. So he basically saying that, listen, we already don't live our life. It's time for us to let the kids them know what to do and what not to do. You can't be selfish and try to hold back information. This is free information. Let them join the class July 6th or July 21st. Dr. K, are you planning to extend probably in the fall or maybe in the winter season another class? Because I know it's so much things that we're learning as we go and a lot of things that is updating as we go. So is it a possibility that we're going to have another virtual workshop in the fall or maybe in the wintertime?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a very good question, Russ. We are not only looking to extend and provide this opportunity in the future, whether it's in the fall or in the winter. However, we are also looking to expand to adults and to businesses in terms of financial literacy. So we are just going to continue to evolve in terms of this particular component, again, because we really want to close the gap. So we're starting with our youths because we know we can help equip them and empower them from now. And then we're also looking to bring this on the adult side because we do have the curriculum already. It's just a matter of rolling it out and making sure when is the best time to do so. So they can stay tuned if you're interested, if you're listening in any way and you're interested and you're an adult already, we do have some of these workshops coming up in the future. And we do look forward to assisting in that regard as well. So thanks for that question. But we will be pushing that information out on our social media platforms and on our website when that time comes. So thank you so much for asking.
No problem.
So,
No problem.
so Russ,
Yes.
couple things, right? So I know one thing we didn't really highlight a lot, but we're going to talk a little bit about investing, right? So we get the money. What do we do with it? We put it in the bank. Yes, you put the money in the bank, but the bank is one of the lowest returns that you have on your money.
Absolutely.
But what should be sitting in the bank is at least 3 to 6 months of your expenses to cover you in case of emergency. But any other money you make should go to other investment options. And those investment options we share during those courses. And when I mentioned that your money can make money for you while you sleep, that got a lot of attention. So you parents, if your kids are educated from now, they get the tools from now, I always make a joke and say, they are your early retirement package, right? So instead of you working till 65, you can retire potentially at 45, right? Wow. So this education from now, these guys have the brain and the ladies have the brain, the young kids have the brain, is gonna suck up this information and they're just gonna move forward quickly and fast as possible because they're gonna look out for you, right? You raise them well. So I think pushing them through this program, it's a benefit win-win for you, your family, their siblings, and the next generation.
Most definitely, most definitely. So Askari, before you go, you want to give out any of your social media information, if anyone have any more additional information?
No, I think we run everything through the information that Kendra shared. You know, I think we centralize it that way, basically, you know.
Most definitely. Kendra, you would like to add any social media information that if any parents or anyone would like to ask you any additional questions?
Yes, we can be found on Facebook, on Twitter, and LinkedIn, and it's the Leaders Branch. And they can reach out to us through that way, or they can also reach out to us on our website, via our email or even directly by phone. And I'll share that again just in case someone just caught this last piece. It's www.theleadersbranch.org. If you want to send me an email, you can send it directly to our customer service relations. That email address is CSR, customer service relations, CSR at theleadersbranch.org, or you can call me. I'm reachable. I'm not one of those individuals where you're trying to call the office and the phone is ringing. So you can call us toll free, 877-774-0922. Okay, and we'll be happy to get any questions, answer any questions that you may have. And I know that we're running on the 9 o'clock hour, but Russ, just please allow us to thank you again for giving us the opportunity to be here with you. It has been a pleasure to share out and push out this information, to discuss the benefits of this program, what we're trying to do to help our youths avoid some of the pitfalls that are really there because they lack the knowledge to really, to manage their resources, their financial resources effectively. And so I just want to thank you for giving us the opportunity. We appreciate you, and we look forward to supporting the JMO Talk Show in the future. Askari, I'll pass it over to you just to share your kudos and your thanks.
Yeah, Ross, really appreciate what you do, right? And thank you for creating this platform for us to share this very important information. And, I look forward to meeting some of the parents, some of the kids that participate in the virtual workshops, and providing them the tools. It's free. Come and get it. We want to share it. And it's a great learning opportunity for all.
Most definitely, most definitely. And I appreciate y'all too, taking time out to join in the JMO Talk Show. Before I go, let me just say this here again, how it's very important about what they're doing. It is very important because, like I said, at the age of 46, if I took credit, finances, like as a joke in my early 20s. Even up to when I was 30, I used to party hard. You know what I'm saying? Spend thousands of dollars going to events, partying, whatever. When I decided to say, well, you know what? I want to settle down, try to start a family. And you know what I'm saying? It was hard. It was very hard for me. It was very hard for me because now that when I was getting serious about life, everything that I did in the past, it haunted me. It still haunted me to this day because of, not being responsible, not taking life seriously, not taking your finances seriously. And a lot of times too, that investment, Askari said, invest. Do you know people was telling me about invest 20 years ago? Invest. The stock market, etc. About the stock market, you're watching the Dow Jones, you don't know what the hell you're reading. You just seen these ticket numbers going up and down, red, green, blue, whatever. Nobody didn't take it seriously. But now at 46, I could understand it. And I'm like, dang, if I only listened 20 years ago, maybe I would have been probably well off. Not a millionaire, but well off. If you understand what I'm saying, things wouldn't be so hard. So don't look at this here in the background as, he looked good for himself. Everything, we know how to dress it up. And I'm just going to leave that with y'all. But again, it's very important that we get this information now, 13 to 24 years old. If I got that information when I was that age, when I was working at SO and then working at Lime Tree Hotel and all of that, maybe I would have been probably more disciplined with my finances. All the partying and all that stuff, spending thousands of dollars. If I could have done, I'm like, man, just thinking back all that money you spend, I probably would have been well off. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? So please, parents, don't be selfish. Get your child in, Go to the website. You get that website again. The Leaders Branch, www.theleadersbranch.org. Theleadersbranch.org. Sign up your child, 13 to 24. And we're not turning anybody back. So if you're at 24, about to be 25, still join. I said so. Tell Kendra, Dr. Kendra, I said so. He about to be 25, it doesn't matter. Still join. We need you to learn and get this free financial information. Dr. Kendra Roach, thank you again. Askari, my brother, good friend, thank you for tuning in, man. Definitely keep in touch. We, if you are planning to do this here again, y'all know how to reach me. I'm definitely endorsing this here, and I appreciate everything y'all do. Thank you again. Thank you all for my listeners. Shout out to all my Facebook listeners. Thank you all again. We really appreciate y'all, man. So Kendra, Askari, I know it's 4th of July weekend. I don't know how's the weather down in Virgin Islands. Had a little rain up here, so I don't know what the plans are. If we're going to be barbecuing or what, but I know the Virgin Islands are going to be, they're going to be doing something over the weekend. But again, definitely make sure you join. Again, it's all about the July 6th, July 21st financial literacy workshop. Make sure y'all tune in, all right?
Awesome.
All right.
All right.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. Be safe.
Thank you,
Love
Russ.
y'all. And we made it. We made it. We made it. Guess what? No glitches. I ain't see the lights turn off. We made it. High five to Wappa. High five to Wappa.
All right.
Yeah. All right, Askari. Be safe, okay?
Yeah.
All right, man. Much love. See y'all later. And that was my virtual guest, Dr. Kendra Roach and Askari Foy. It's all about information, giving that information out to our future leaders, 13 to 24. Please join the workshop. It's free from 10 a.m. to 12 noon, July 6th and July 21st. Log on to www.theleadersbranch.org. I'm going to share. Make sure you go to my Facebook page and make sure you share that information or join if you know anyone that have kids, upcoming kids, or students that graduated from high school and just need that financial knowledge. Askari, he's a very profound individual in finances. He will make sure it gets you right. Dr. Kendra Roach, doing an awesome job with her nonprofit organization. It's all about the kids, man. It's all about giving back. All right? Before I go, I just want to share a couple of things with y'all. Coming up next week on the JMO Talk Show, we're going to have the Dub Lab band out of the Virgin Islands. They have a summer tour here, starting off here in Atlanta, GA on July 17th at the Caribbean Savory, 4086 Covington Highway, Suite 100 in Decatur. It's the Dub Lab. It's a reggae band out of the Virgin Islands. They're starting their summer tour here in Atlanta, GA. They're going to be joining me next week on the JMO Talk Show. We're going to be talking to their road manager and some of the artists, some of the band members on the Dub Lab band. So make sure y'all tune in, check it out. Also, we have my good friend Kyle Sexus. He's going to be on the show coming up as well. Also, we're going to have Benny Demas on the show. And we have a great, important event on August 6th. I'm going to let y'all know a little bit about that coming up this month. August 6th is going to be a big fundraising event for Ivana Dorican High School. So make sure y'all tune in for much more information. Last but not least, I want y'all to, before y'all tune out, shut this thing down, make sure you go to YouTube, go to my YouTube channel, hashtag JMO Talk Show. That's all you have to do. Type in hashtag JMO Talk Show and subscribe to the JMO Talk Show YouTube page so you can keep up on all of my virtual shows from last year up to now. So this show is going to be on my YouTube channel coming up this weekend. So make sure y'all share the live, share the like, subscribe, hashtag JMO Talk Show on YouTube channel. Again, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Shout out to Kendra. Kendra, thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you for making a connection. Appreciate you. Stage Road, thank you again for tuning in each and every Friday night. And everybody that tuned in and support the JMO Talk Show, thank you all again. Appreciate y'all, man. So make sure we won't stop. We here. We ain't going nowhere. It's the JMO Talk Show with yours truly, Russ Sills, signing off. I see y'all next week, Friday, with the Dubland Band, reggae band out of the Virgin Islands. Next week, Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right? See y'all. Peace and hair grease, one love. I'll talk to y'all soon, man. Take care.
With your host, Russ Sills.
All right? See y'all. All right, later, y'all.